All right. Greetings. Good morning, afternoon, or evening from wherever you are reaching out to me. My name is Augustine, and today I'm here to give us a summary review of yesterday's mass adoption meeting. Um, I may turn on my video before the end of the broadcast, but I choose to begin the broadcast this way, and I would appreciate it if my audience could just bear with me. There are reasons why I chose to make use of an audio version this morning. Now, if you're just tuning into my broadcast for the very first time, welcome. I'm one of the many voices within our Simply Brilliant community. And the goal of the Simply Brilliant community is to create equity and balance across the world. That's what our goal is, to create equity and balance. We're in difficult times across the world. Inflation is on the rise. A whole lot of things are going on. And the Simply Brilliant community has come in to see how we can solve the problem. And we are made up of brilliant minds, as the name implies. And those of us who will join this community will have to have an impeccable level of wisdom, understanding, skill in building this community. So, on this note, I'm going to share my screen and then I will begin to summarize how the meeting went yesterday. If you would ask me, the meeting went excellently well. And it began by the administration coming on board and then greeting the community with a warm welcome. And then he also made us understand that yesterday was a major milestone in our community and that it is just the beginning of our growth. I mean, major growth in the community. Yes, we've been growing for the past few years, and as at now we speak, we are undergoing a concept called rebranding. And the rebranding was supposed to have been completed as at now, but due to one or two hitches from the programmers, we are still undergoing the rebranding phase. The Gringo Cash that you are seeing at this point will be rebranded, and there will be a better system that we're going to be moving into. And that system is going to be more like a school system. It's going to be more like an online schooling system where individuals can come in and at a glance, if they study the things put out by the administration, more or less like an interactive video section, they would have an understanding of what the community is. The goal of the administration is to see that he trains 1 billion active members. And he is also going to see that it is one message he's passing on. And the rest of humanity would have to embrace that message. There was something the administration said yesterday that piqued my attention. He said that after we have built our membership base into 1 billion, that we are going to transcend to a higher level. And that is what our creator wants us to get to, a higher level. And that higher level is a must. It is non-negotiable. Yes, it's non-negotiable. Now, I'm here to actually give us this update because there are a whole lot of things I'm going to say this morning. And I would want us to pay attention to every bit of information I'll be giving out. So I would first of all read this article. There were two major articles that were put out by the administration. One was before the mass adoption meeting. The other one was after the mass adoption meeting. When a group of people comes together to make things happen, you're going to find mixed multitudes. And mixed multitudes are usually the ones that want to take advantage of the system. And I come with good news to those who want this system to succeed. We already have a plan for individuals who wants to corrupt this system. We already have a plan to see that careful steps are taken to gradually exfoliate you or remove you from this community. If your intent is not for the purpose of the good of humanity at large, then you are now one of the wandering generalities. And we don't want individuals who are wandering generalities. We want individuals who are meaningful specifics to impact humanity. So let me begin. In fact, this was the very first thing the administration looked into. And while he read, he made some summary, which I would also do. Focusing on leverage is much more profitable than trading Joy G. That's the title. Joy G traders are holding us back from higher Joy G prices. And then when we look into our into our pool coin, I think we should actually look into pool coin. So Let me stop sharing my screen now and then share the screen again so that we can look into PooCoin. I'll be as much as possible interactive so that everybody would get every bit of the information that I'm passing on. I think the PooCoin is now seen. So this is PooCoin, and our value is supposed to be way above 2,842, but people are not paying attention. People are doing their own thing. They are thinking that this is like other systems. We are not the same thing. We are a school, we are a system, we are a community, we are an evolution of the human race. That's what we are. We are not like the kind of evolution that we were taught in our secondary schools, where individuals began from two-celled organisms, and then we metamorphosed into a concept called Homo sapiens. That's not what I mean. From my own point of view and from our creator's point of view, everything were created by God, and humanity has been from time immemorial, from when God brought them into existence through the first man and the first woman, and they've metamorphosed, or they have reproduced, not metamorphosed. I'm sorry, I take that back. They've reproduced to the point we are now. And then there are races you are seeing. You see the white race, you see the Indian race or the Asian race, you see the African race. It's still the same thing. All these things are just containers. The actual thing is inside, which is your soul, which is your spirit. Now, if you don't agree with me, then you may need to redefine your mindset, because I'm giving you the truth. Whether you believe it or not, this is the truth. Now, moving over to this. Sorry for the digression. Now, our price of Joy G should have been 2,000 or above 2,000. Is in fact, in the words of the administration, it should have been above 4,000. And the administration has an intent to see that the price of Joy G performs excellently well with the cooperation of the community. And if the community does not apply common sense or follow simple directions, we are going to continue to go back and forth. Like the children of Israel were wandering in the wilderness. We hope it does not happen to us, because I see that this exodus we are moving into the land of promise is a second version of what happened in the Bible days. I hope we don't spend 40 years because we don't listen to simple instructions. I hope. Now, if you come down, you'll find out that we have been fluctuating back and forth. We are supposed to have been moving up. And that's because a number of people are still selling. And the administration has sold out his own as at 2 days behind. And that was because he needed to pay the bills and do the needful. And it was his intent that he will continue to be the one to do the bulk of it while we build our mind, while we learn how to just withdraw money and then leave it there to pay subscription fee. And that would cause positive buy pressure to make the price to go high. But we are doing something different. When we scroll down to this place, you'll find out something very, very annoying. And what is that? If you look here, you'll find out that someone sold. And when you look at it, the person sold by 7:28 a.m. And then this is $34. Now, the administration told us that he's going to give us $35. I'm going to read it shortly. But these are ignorant folks that will just see everything as an opportunity to sell and to make money, quick gratification. These are poor individuals. I mean, poor, mentally poor. Because as long as you are unable to understand what the administration is passing on to us, these are the ones that will hold us down. These are the ones that will continue to drag us back. Remember what I said at the beginning, that we have a well thought out plan to see that we, over time, exfoliate, remove individuals that will slow us down. But then we have to make sure that we have to cooperate, because it's not the intent of our community to just remove people. It is after they have consistently dragged us back again and again and again, we will be left with no other option than to leave them behind and move forward, because we must get to the promised land within the shortest possible time. I'm sure you're seeing my screen. A good number of people just got their money, and the first thing they did, in fact, they were the first set of people that got the money, and the first those sets of people decided to start selling off. If you ask me, this is a poor mentality. This is $34, this is $34, this is $34, and all of them sold almost at the same time, because they are so impatient and they can't sit down to comprehend what the administration is doing. Well, I just want you to understand that if you are falling into this category, then you are in for a whole lot of things, because we can't continue to drag ourselves back. We've just started this business. We've just upgraded into a higher version of the community, and all we find ourselves doing is to sell off. These ones would never come for mass adoption meeting. They would never want to know what's happening. They are only intelligent enough, selfishly intelligent enough to pay their subscription fee and see that their account doesn't expire. Let me tell you that your payment of your subscription fee does not in any way justify why you should withdraw. You should think not from a miniature point of view, not from a selfish point of view, not from a one-sided point of view, but from a collective point of view. For God's kingdom to be established upon the face of this earth, humanity must unite. Humanity must have a mindset that is to the glory of our Creator. And that means living with each other in love and respect, not doing things to the detriment of other people. These individuals are selfish and they are doing things to the detriment of the community at large. And the community will continue to drag back if this continues. I do not know who are the people that are going to watch these videos, but if you are going to be among those that watch these videos, please share it. Share it to as many people as possible, because we do not want anything to drag us back. We just started and individuals have started selling. They don't even ask. They don't even know what the intent is. They don't even check the blog. All they just do is they sell. And that's because they want to satisfy their own selfish gratification. Look at them. Go to PooCoin and then review them. The number of sellers are more than the number of buyers. And I'm so offended with the fact that this is happening. Now, if this button is released again, because it's no more released, and I'm going to go into that detail why it's no more released. I mean, it has been suspended temporarily. But then, is this the best way to move this community? Why haven't we come to a certain point of understanding and consciousness? Well, remember, we have a well thought out plan to see that individuals who are slowing us down are going to be put on hold until we have achieved our objective. Even if it means hurting those people, well, they are the ones that started hurting us first. And if we've spoken and spoken and spoken and they've refused to listen, we'll have no other choice than to suspend their own activities so that the community can move forward. All right, so let me stop sharing my screen now and then go back to the article. All right, so JoyG traders are holding us back from higher JoyG prices, which I've just explained. The match offers are so huge that traders can't compete with them. So what that means is just trying to make us understand. I see people trading, and then I was also those that were trading. I'm among those that were trading in our previous exchange. And I have come to understand that the system of the markets was designed by the elites, just like the job market, where you work from 9 to 5. And after working for about 35 years of your life, you wouldn't be able to get anything, and then you'll be placed on life support. You know what life support is? Let me tell you. That's your pension. It's a life support, and it will not take you so long. Now, that life support is supposed to keep you for a short while, and then you die, and then you continue. Other people continue living following you. That is exactly what the system is. That's exactly what the market looks like. Some people, which is 1 in a million, make good money from the market because of the skill, and that skill is not for everybody to be able to comprehend. Some people don't have that patience to get it. Some people's makeup is not designed to follow the market. And this is the reason why the administration is building an alternative system to benefit everybody. And he is trying to make us understand that what you stand to gain from the JoyG is 1,000,000 times more than what you stand to gain by trading these JoyG coins. And I hope we get that view. We are launching the withdraw button on the JoyG Bank now, and immediately it was launched, it was shut down immediately. That shows that we have a whole lot. We are so disorganized, and we are going to get organized. Somehow we are going to get organized, even if it means causing some other people to learn the hard way. We must get organized because we're in a race against time. We're in a race against the population humanity. And these guys are already organized at the top. And we are learning how to get organized. And we are not ready to allow anyone to slow us down. If you are going to be among those that will slow us down, well, you pay the price. You may watch this video and you may laugh at me. and saying this guy is joking. Well, do not say you were not told. Joy G is a new baby crypto, and we must be careful as we begin to allow the core and the backup team to withdraw matched Joy G coins they have banked to enter the circulating supply of Joy G. For now, we will be placing a limit of $35 a week to be withdrawn. Now, that clearly means we'll be having about $140 every month. Now, this was not the initial plan. The administration has actually upgraded his plan. I mean, for Nigeria and for other African countries, if you are being paid $140 just to stay on a team, I can tell you that this is the best. And I do not think that the core team and backup team are likely going to fall off again, considering the fact that we cooperate. Those who refuse to cooperate will need to be filtered out. And I'm saying this with all seriousness. I'm saying it like I'm shouting it at this point. When people come and become negative, when people come and become trolls, it is because they are stubborn, it is because they refuse to listen. And if you choose to oppose the system when the system decides to act, then that means you'll be removed from the community. There are careful steps that will be put out in removing those that will want to slow us down. At this point, it is simple. Withdraw and huddle. It is nothing difficult. Some of us are so selfish that we want to withdraw and then want to swap, and then that is it. We want to just get it. And our argument is it's my money. I've been paying my money, and therefore I'm entitled to it. It is no more your money. Coming into this community means you have lost yourself and you have agreed to work as one body based on the terms and conditions that we put out by the administration of this organization. No more, no less at this level. And we are learning a new concept which we have never learned all our life. All we've known is divide and conquer. All we know is selfishness. All we know is whatever we can get, let's get it to the detriment of others. To hell with those people, provided it benefits me. You have to start unlearning such minds and start thinking as one body, or else you are not going to go far in this organization. I continue. This is necessary due to the long time that you have been banking up $3 a day against a rapidly rising value of Joy G, a brand new crypto. 16,111 is a lot of new people to suddenly hold the Joy G coin. We have to be very careful. I'm putting the very there, but according to the admin, we have to be careful and we need to cooperate so everyone comes out ahead. This is the most difficult part of it because some people are known for disorganizing. Some people are known for scattering things, and a good number of them are in this community, and they are just looking for any loophole to take advantage of it. And when they take advantage of it, they smile and think they are smart. You are not smart. Let me let you know that you are not smart. Are you aware that everybody in this community and that will exist in the billionaire category or that will exist in the founders category will have their details stored up with the administration, their MetaMask details. If you are going to be among those that will be in the founders level, irrespective of which level, core team, backup team, rotator 22, rotator 23, your information, which is your wallet address, will be stored with the system so that there could be proper surveillance, there could be proper monitoring. We do not want individuals that will repeat what the elite has done. We are a self-regulated system. We do not want a situation where the government will come up against us and claim that we are funding terrorism or all manner of ungodly things. This is the reason why these checks and balances are there. Some of us are uncomfortable. We say that we are stifling their freedom, that everybody has a right to express themselves. Well, in our community, you can express yourself, provided you do not hurt the community. But it does not look like many of us want to do the right thing. Therefore, things will be put into place so that you do not hurt this community. I'm saying this and I'm not happy. I'm very offended with the fact that we just started something and in less than 5 to 10 hours, it has been brought down to a halt. Well, let's keep reading. There is still a lot I have to say. Traders sell when they think the price is high. Most of the Joy G traders are you, in the SBC community, which is myself and you listening to me and others who would also listen to this, stop selling or swapping JOYG for other coins. Let the price go up as much as possible right now, because we will be adding about 500 JOYG coins to the 150 JOYG circulating supply. Now, if 500 JOYG coins get swapped or sold on an exchange, all of a sudden, the price of JOYG would tank. The price of JOYG would tank. Now, JOYG is how we pay the bounties. JOYG is how we pay the bills. It would be best for now if I was the only seller of JOYG to pay those. Now, I hope you understand this. Now, what admin is trying to make you understand is he's trying to create a balance. As at now, the only supply or the only market in JOYG is PancakeSwap. And then PancakeSwap, admin wants to make sure that there is a regulation. In the PancakeSwap, he has told us that he wants the value to be between 25 and 40 JOYG coins. And he is giving us another 500. And if we end up selling it and putting it back to PancakeSwap, you would find out that the value will keep going up. On this note, let me share my screen again so that we can have a look at PancakeSwap and then see how much of it is in circulation as I speak. Let me load it up and then share the screen so that we can see. All right. So moving now, I move over to. All right, so I've gone to the blockchain. Now, on this blockchain, you find out that this is our original supply, and then this is also Kismet. Now, this is our original coins that were 500. This is our original coins that were 500. That is supposed to be distributed to the core team and the backup team. Now, how much is it? 489. So those smart ones, what did they do? They quickly took advantage of it so that they will come up at the top and then they will sell off. I'm not saying everyone will sell it off, but I see so many mischievous minds in this organization. Well, I want you to know that the support team is on top of their game, and you are wasting your time if you think you are going to actually go about selling it. Yes, you are wasting your time, because if it gets to the point where you are hurting all of us, well, we may have to deal with you the way that we deem best. So moving forward, this is 55, which is the admin's wallet. Now this is 28. This is 28, and the administration wants to see that this is between 28 and 40. If it goes beyond that level, then it means we are doing more than we should. I think at this point is a fair one, but we need to have proper coordination. If we do not do proper coordination, then everybody will be acting out of selfishness, and we will bring our organization down by ourselves, which is not going to happen, which will not happen. All right. So let me continue from where I stopped. I go back and then I click on where I was reading the article from. All right. So if 500 JOYG coins get swapped or sold on an exchange, all of a sudden the price of JOYG would tank. JOYG is how we pay our bounties, it's how we pay our bills, and it is best for now if the administration is the only one that does the selling so that things can be balanced. I hope you understand this. Now, we'll be turning on and off the withdraw button as we watch all of you either follow these instructions or not. And obviously it's been turned off because we refuse to follow instructions. I don't know the right words to use. I'm just irritated with the fact that people can't follow simple instructions. Do this and that's it. And you'll find out that the first set of people that will quickly rush to withdraw are the ones that have this intent. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why people think that your smartness, your speed, your fastness is what will make you on top. No, there is this saying, which is from the scriptures: the race is neither for the swift, neither is the battle for the strong, neither are riches for men of understanding. So you may have riches, you may not be the smartest, you may not be the wisest. It is God that gives, and he gives freely. In this community, we are building a system. For you to thrive and succeed in this system, follow instructions. Failure to follow instructions means you will somehow be filtered out. Stop trading Joy G. Just use it to pay program fee. It's a simple instruction given for now, and let this baby crypto grow and get stronger. Two things will happen if you sell or swap Joy G. One, it will take longer for us to turn the withdraw button back on. It will stay off until the price has recovered. Now, this is already what has happened. When you go to your reward section of your KCBO, you will see that the administration, number one, has removed that button so that you cannot bank. And then the second one is that you cannot also withdraw. Those are the two things. The first one, it will take a longer time to turn it on. The second one, banking Joy G will be turned to 0 per day until it looks like the traders have stopped swapping and selling. That's exactly what is happening now. And if we keep doing this back and forth, like we are wandering in the wilderness, I think the administration may be forced to act. And when he acts, it will not go well with those people that have decided to be willfully ignorant. Do not say you've not been told, because when it happens, I'm going to take it upon myself. Let me remind you, I'm a member in this community and I'm in the Privy Council. And I can say that the Privy Council is after the administration of this Kringle Private Society or Simply Brilliant Community now. The next authority that comes in is the next authority that follows is the Privy Council. So I want you to understand that the administration has given us an authority to execute judgments on those that are willfully ignorant. And we hope it doesn't get to that point, because every information is seen. Don't think you are hiding anything. In this community, everything is seen. We are not just open to the public, but everything you do, we see it. Do not force us to act, because when we act, you wouldn't like it. So we are calling and craving your indulgence to do what you are supposed to do and do it right. If all of you follow these instructions, you should be able to allow all 16,111 to complete the withdrawal in just one day of on and off, as we watch what each batch does with their Joy G coins. Paying program fee is the very best thing to do with these coins right now. It doesn't mean that's how it will be forever, but at least within the next few months, it should be like that. Maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then people should be able to at least understand what admin has a long-term plan. And his long-term plan is to see that Joy G is a kind of reserve currency in the crypto space where every human being will have a fraction of Joy G. Yes, that's his intent. He wants to see that a community, a world of about 8 billion members, 8 billion people, at least 1 out of 7 or 1 out of 5 people will have Joy G. This is the mind in the administration. This is the thought in the administration. Let everybody know that Joy G is even much more acceptable compared to Bitcoin. Yes, that's the mind he's carrying. Have you seen a coin that continues to go up and hardly goes down? It is only when we cooperate as a body. You cannot go about trading and then you harm the community and expect the price to keep going up. And you want humanity to see our coin and embrace it. It does not work like that. We have to understand that if we are going to win, we must win as a team. And those who refuse to work and coordinate themselves as a team, we may need to exfoliate them. We may need to uproot them. We may need to remove them with careful steps. And this is the very first step that we are taking. The very first step is making the information public. That's the very first step. The second step, you are going to see things happen. And I'm not the one that will go about it. It's in the hands of the administration to decide. Do not say you were not told. Do not say you were not informed. You will never be able to trade profits equal to the match value. So why try? Why try to cause the system to go down? Why? Is it necessary? I don't think so. Now, before I conclude, let's go into the reward section under SBC rewards. Let's go there and look at it. This is the SBC reward section, which I'm sure all of us we have. Let me increase my screen so that we can see. And Of course, you see that the SBC is there, the TBC match is there, Joy G is there. Now the other one is no more there. You can't bank. There is no also withdrawal. You can't withdraw. I don't know how long this will be. I don't know how long, but based on the update the administration put out, until the price recovers and then the traders stop trading, because this is not a coin that is for trading, at least at this point. Well, it's up to you. If you choose to delay more than necessary, then we may continue to wander in the wilderness and it's going to hurt all of us. And so many of us may not be that financially buoyant. So it's going to hurt more those who are not that financially buoyant. And some of us are going to be forced to be removed from the community. I mean, some of us may not even be able to afford to pay a subscription fee because of the attitude of other people. Well, I think it's best all of you become evangelists and tell your friends to stop it. And if you're among those who are doing it and you choose to continue after even listening to this video, then it means you signed up for what is going to happen. Finalizing, I'm moving to the last content. And then with that, we'll call this meeting to a close, which is Dear Hackers. So there are people in our community who are hacking. Well, good luck to you. Now, let me read. Dear Hackers, opening multiple pages inside the SBC balance and rewards will not benefit you at all. One thing I love about the administration is he picks the right choice of words. I'm not someone given to picking the right choices of words when I'm not happy, because these are the same set of people that were benefiting from the competition, and they kept benefiting. The administration kept giving them rewards and they were smiling and thinking the administration was not wise. Now they are complaining, they are crying, they are murmuring because they didn't even know the purpose of what the community was set out to achieve. All they want is gain, immediate gain. Good luck to you. Opening multiple pages inside the SBC balance and rewards will not benefit you at all. We are on to you. He is telling you that we are on to you. He's seen everything. This system is so designed that you can't do anything and go scot-free. You have to be careful about what you are doing, because very soon, when we get to a certain point, we'll start publishing those who are doing the wrong thing so that we will know who are our enemies. Yes. Now, if we do not do that, then we may have to intelligently, dismiss the individual from our community. We are not just going to act spontaneously. We will continue to speak and speak. But if those who are listening are choosing to be willfully ignorant, then the hammer will fall. Don't say you are not told. I continue. We will clear out all of the open sections now, which has already happened. And then after, when we see the same accounts opening multiple pages, we will suspend those accounts. Did you get that? This is the first thing we'll do: suspend and investigate. Hackers will be what? Terminated. If it has been discovered that you are a hacker, we do not want, you can be a hacker and be a member in this community, but follow the rules. Listen, you can be a professional hacker and be in this community and follow the rules. If you choose to undo the system, this system was set out by our creator. It was set out by God. So those of us, we've gone through lots in this community. You and I, who has been old in this community, we've gone through a lot. We know that we had enemies. We know that there are people that saw this community and called it a failed project. You and I know those people. And even after they said this, they did everything. They took advantage of the system. And at this point, they are surprised that the system is getting stronger and getting more organized. What do you think? What do you think will happen if they catch these people this time? From my point of view, there will be no mercy. So I'm giving out this shout. This is a shout. I'm giving out this shout now, because what will follow, you won't like it. What will follow, you won't like it. And if you choose to make yourself an enemy of this community and fight this community, it means you are fighting the work of our creator. Yes, you are fighting the work of our creator, because it has already been destined that this community will build our membership base into 1 billion. Whether you believe it, whether you don't believe it, that's your cup of tea. But we are going to build it to 1 billion. We are going to change the world. We are going to bring in a system based on the principle of abundance, love, and respect. And then we move to the next phase that our creator wants us to achieve. Yes, we must get there. And if you are thinking that you'll be the one to oppose it, then you are fighting what our creator has set out to achieve. Our creator won't come down to do it. He's going to use human beings that has the mind to make this world a better place. So be warned, if you are the one that is fighting us, you may not like it at the short run, not even long run, short run, because we are not going to give any individual, we're not going to empower an individual that will turn into a terrorist to harm us. Any individual who are enemies within, we are going to eradicate you very soon. Do not say you were not informed. This is a word of advice to everyone. And at the same time, a summary of yesterday's mass adoption meeting that we had. Everything, all the questions bordered on this leverage and that article that was put out yesterday. So some people talked about the exchange. The administration said that he's so interested in seeing that the exchange comes back online, but that steps, we are moving one step at a time. We won't jump steps. The stage we are in at this point is being able to give the core team and backup team their rewards, which is their equal match, so that they can use it to pay subscription fee and move forward. That's where we are. And we have to, every level has its challenge, and we are going to address this challenge so that everybody can come out at the top. On this note, I'll be bringing this meeting to a close. So if there are people who are there who wants to actually ask your questions, you can ask your questions at this point. We have less than a minute to the end of this meeting. So on this note, I'll quickly address those who are on my video and who has made their contributions. This is, hello, Ambassador Augustine. Thank you for your continued support towards our SBC global private community. And I also appreciate, you're very welcome. Please, if you're tuning in, do well to like. Like is a very good one. Do well to like, do well to share, and do well to subscribe so that other people can see and then they can know that this is where we are in this community. And this is also, now these two people, Brother Matthias and Madam Bendekti, I mean, they deserve an award. They have this love for everything that concerns my channel, my Facebook details and all that. I mean, they are also sound leaders in the community. And as you follow leaders who understand the community and you do what is supposed to be done, you will find out that everything, it's a chain, it's a network, it's a web. That is how this community should be. I mean, leaders will follow leaders, that other people will follow other people, and then they will follow the instructions and they will do the right thing. And we are going to create heaven on earth. Is it too hard to do? Is it too hard to create heaven on earth? I don't think so. Our problem is when we agree on a thing, some other people go their own way. And very soon, when you go your own way, we cut you off. Thank you, Ambassador Augustine, for your continued broadcast. You're very welcome, sir. I do appreciate. When time for withdrawal comes, are we to withdraw once a week or withdrawing 3 a day? Now, this is a question. You bank $3 a day, and based on, some people has been banking previously, okay? And some people has been able to bank a reasonable amount of money in JoyG. But the truth is you can't withdraw it all in one day. So admin has given everyone an opportunity who have been banking to withdraw $35 every week. So every week, that event of $35 can only be done once in a week. The system will design it such that you can't undo it. You can't do it twice. Even if you've banked up over $200, some of us have, but you can only withdraw $35 in a week. I hope I answered you, Madam Benedicti. Benedicta. I don't know how to pronounce your name well. That's she's from Uganda, and this is her Ugandan name. I do appreciate that. All right, so you can still ask your questions. If there are questions you have to ask, I'm not saying these things to make you feel offended. We have to uphold the standard of this community. If we are going to move forward, we must have to uphold the standard. And if we are not willing to, and you choose to make yourself an enemy of the community won't have any other choice than to let you go. Thank you, my ambassador. What a great humanitarian work you're doing. More grace, my brother. Thank you very much, Walex B. I do appreciate. This is also one of the brothers in the community that is doing his own part to see that the community grows. Please and please, I want us to make your contributions in this broadcast. If you are listening to me and you want to make your contributions, please do so. This is all I'm asking of you, okay? All right, so I think I'm not seeing any other feedback. So I want to believe that we all understood. So do well to like, do well to share, do well to subscribe. Please let this information go around. And we are making moves to see that this community grows. And you are going to hear about it very soon. We have good plans from Nigeria. And very soon, the plans Nigeria has will go viral. For now, let's stop here. And as things unfold and it's necessary, I come out and also give us broadcast. Okay? God bless you for you to have stayed to this point. I do appreciate the fact that I make a video and some concerned people listen to me for this number of time, for this number of minutes. It's nearly 40 minutes. God bless each and every one of you. And do your part. Let's make this community a better place. Cheers and bye for now. If you are tuning into my broadcast and you want to get further information, my chat is there. My WhatsApp video is there. Sorry, my WhatsApp number is there. Reach out to me and then I can help you out. All right. So, should I come your way again some other time? Cheers and God bless you. Bye for now.